Hey guys, Kurt from Time Machine Transport. So it's gonna be part 2 on that tarp rack. Actually, not too bad. It was more work than I wanted, but instead of using all my C channel for my pipe stakes that I went ahead and so it goes from this, and this took me probably I'd probably say from start to finish, maybe 10 hours ish. But it went from, I had to cut 2 more out of this white one. But it went from this one of those long beams, and then they had them welded at the ends, so I had to cut it off. But anyways, it went from that cut down to that. This piece is too small, but you can see where it's welded through there, so you can't even. Then from there it goes to this. You gotta cut the welds off and then wire brush them and then paint them, and that's everything. That's the especially the undercoat where I have them flipped. This is only the first coat of paint. I got some dust on it when I was cutting these two. So now I just gotta paint the bottoms of those, and then I'll put them on here, and then I'll paint the tops and the sides. So that's, I'd probably say if you had to buy this channel, I don't know, probably maybe a couple $100 maybe. If that, I don't know what the steel prices are, but fortunate for us, we had old beams sitting around. But probably say with the paint, the bolts, drill bits, everything, you're probably looking at, I don't know, if you have the drills and everything, you know, the drill and the impact stuff like that. You're going to need cutting wheels. You're going to need a grinder and a cutting wheel. I'd probably say, I don't know, if you had all the tools, minus the drill bits and the bolts and all, you know, all that stuff, and the paint, wire brush, shit like that, I'd probably say you'd be into it for about $500 maybe. That's maybe, I think that's on the high, but I wanted it big enough to put my 4-foot tarps and my 8-foot tarps on it, and it be sturdy enough. Like I said, everything is all painted. It's got 2 coats. I use an oil base, just a regular Rust-Oleum product. I just brush roll that shit, or brush the paint on. I'm not worried about it. So now I'm gonna put you on pause. I got to go ahead and paint these up, and then get them situated and start securing them with the bolts. And I'll show you the final product shortly.